Greetings everyone, Prince Feywood here with another exciting episode of Let's Play Guild Wars. I am super excited for today's session, guys. We are in post-Ascalon. We're about to rediscover some of the areas we come to know as nice and beautiful. It is now a desolate wasteland. We're going to see how it looks out there. We're going to venture into the wasteland. If you're a fan of Mad Max, you will love this. There's just no vehicles, but the wasteland is pretty crazy. Alright, so our quest, the King's Message. Gather a party in Ascalon City. Sir Titus recommends bringing Alicia to heal you. So suggesting suggesting a healer. Always good to do. Now what I'm going to quick do is I'm going to quick pop my energy drink, guys. There we go. Just got off a long day at work, ready to game. My son's little vehicle just came in. You know, it's kind of like it's a little Jeep that we have a controller for that we could drive him around in. And it's just the coolest thing. My dad sent it from, well, not from Guam, but I think he bought it on Amazon and had it sent to us for his Christmas. So it's being put together as we speak. Ooh, let's go over here. So I'm super excited. I'm so pumped for that. It's been a busy day, but it's been a good day. So our options are Orion, Mage Henchman, which is the Elementalist. We have Alicia, the Healer Henchman, which is the Monk. Reyna, the Archer Henchman, which is the Ranger. And then Stefan, the Fighter Henchman, which is the Warrior. Now, of course, I am the Ranger of the party. So we're going to take along our Fighter, our Healer, and then our Mage. And that should give us a good roundabout team there. Alright, let's go and do this thing. And we are officially at 7 marksmanship. So that means we're going to get that full damage on our bow there. So we're going to see how that goes now. Now, if you guys remember correctly, this is what preceding Ascalon, this was the town, as we had mentioned before. Like, that's where we had gotten our profession quest at there. And then this right down here is where all of the district hung out. Right down here. I'd switch districts. This is where all the gatherings went. And then this is the old front gate of Ascalon City. So we're going to avoid going against those gargoyles there. We're just going to head towards our quest, which is a little up the way. My, how things have changed in the lands of Ascalon. These carts here have just always, they have a very the game Fable look to them. Greetings, Ambassador Zane. Let me be... it's not letting me see it in the chat here, so you guys are going to see what they're saying back and forth, but the real dialogue is going to be between me and him, so we're just going to go ahead and... Right now he's meeting with Prince Rurik, Mr. Ambassador Zane, so we're going to talk to him. A message with the royal seal. Let's see. Honor, Ambassador, etc., etc. Your request for permission to enter the city and address the people of Ascalon is emphatically denied. This being the fourth such denial. His Majesty bids you reconsider this ill-conceived journey and contemplate a return to Grita. King Adalbert and I have learned very different lessons from the wars of past. Isolation is not the answer. Only in peace and mutual friendship shall we find our salvation. I still have hope that in time, he will realize the truth of this. So that's 100 experience, 50 gold, and a war hammer. Alright, we're going to go ahead and accept. Alright, Ambassador Zane. Unseen ones preserve you. I am Ambassador Zane, and I have the honor of representing the White Mantle. It is my hope that we can be friends. Now then, what is on your mind? Helping the people of Ascalon. I do not understand the hostility that my presence generates from your king. I seek only to help the people of Ascalon. You could help me in this cause. I have a shipment of supplies that I was going to deliver to an Ascalon woman called Ellie Rigby. She runs an orphanage for those who have lost their parents in these evil times. King Adalburn, however, will not allow me in the city to deliver these supplies. Would you help the children of Ascalon for me and deliver the supplies? 200 experience, and it also provides Lava Font and Penetrate Attack. So I think that's one of each profession skills that I get. I think this is a Ranger skill, Penetrating Attack, and Lava Font is the Elementalist skill. I will gladly help you. Woo! Alright, next quest. Okay. The Ambassador's Quandary. Alas, despite the current peace between Kryda and Ascalon, your king, Adalburn, still chooses to view all Crichtons with distrust. He respects the old laws too much to do anything untoward. But I must take care not to give him excuse to expel me from the kingdom. Therein lies my trouble. Unable to enter the city, my men have been forced to travel south to Regent Valley to resupply and have been victimized repeatedly by a bandit named Torin. We would hunt down Torin ourselves, but shedding the blood of an Ascalon, even a criminal like Torin, might be a mistake. Will you attend to this bandit threat for me? 500 experience. Now, it keeps saying Ascalon, but I think they mean Ascalonian, but that might be before they came out with Ascalonian as the title of the people, I should say. Oh, that's a good energy drink. I'll take care of it. Alright, Witness Rastin. Unseen ones protect you. This land has seen much tragedy. Even in this place, I feel the spirits of the dead. Filled with confusion and anger, I can consecrate this ground, so that the dead may have some peace. But I will need very special items for the ceremony. I believe there is a craftsman here in Old Ascalon called Artisan David, who is, or probably David, but I see that as Dave with an E, who is capable of fashioning exactly what I need. Would you take this list to him and bring back the supplies he gives you? I'd be happy to help. So we're getting a whole bunch of quests in this little area, guys. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so there's one in Old Ascalon. Helping the people of Ascalon is back in Ascalon City. And the Ambassador's Quandary is in Regent Valley. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit helping the people of Ascalon, then Rastin's Ritual, and then the Ambassador's Quandary in that order. So let's quick travel back to Ascalon. Alright, where you at? Oh, you're just right up here. Ellie Rigby. People often forget about the children of those slain by the Searing. I tried to look after them, but there's only so much one woman can do. If we don't find someone to help us soon, I'm afraid of what will happen. Helping the people of Ascalon. Thank you. Go and tell our mutual friend that these supplies will be put to good use. Thank Dwayna there are people like him around to help those in need. I honestly don't understand why certain people are so suspicious of people like our friend. Now, ... Alright, we're gonna head back out now. With our party of 5, counting my pet. I'm looking forward to some new skills, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Jawsome possum. We got a full crew. It's gonna be some good times, guys. Alrighty. Now, I know there's some scorpions that pop up here. That's something I remember, is they just pop up right here. Yep. Alright, so let's get some combat in. Let's get some action. Alright. Okay. Bada boom. Ooh, you're hitting hard. My healer's got my back, I hope. No flesh shall be spared. That's something a necromancer would say. What's up, Alicia? You got me suspicious. How monkey are you? Primate. How monk-like are you is what I meant. Ambassador Zane. Ooh, there's Elementalist Azure over there. We know her. Alright, let's talk to the ambassador first. Well done, my friend. You have done a great and merciful deed this day. I hope that this is the first step toward our two nations becoming allies. Woo! We got our skill, Lava Font. Spell. For 5 seconds, foes adjacent to the location where this spell was cast are struck for 8 fire damage each second. If you are overcast, this spell strikes nearby foes instead of adjacent ones. Very cool. Let's go and put that right there. Penetrating attack. Bow attack. If penetrating attack hits, you strike for 14 damage, and this attack has 10% armor penetration. So that compared to power shot. Let's go and put that in the way of power shot, because this is also 10 skill, and we'll see how that works. Woo! Alright. Alright, Azure, what do you have for us? Fire has undone Ascalon, and now fire may be her salvation. What brings you to me? Elemental knowledge. You seek knowledge of the elements. I fear your own learning has outstripped my ability to aid you. Still, there may be a way for you to obtain the knowledge you seek. One of the most knowledgeable of our number, a man named Shalev, has forsaken all human contact. He resides now as a hermit in what used to be Green Hills County. Seek out the cave of Shalev. He can grant you the knowledge you seek. Ooh, armor of earth and frozen burst. So some more elementalist abilities. I will seek him out. Scorched earth. So you want to wield the power of the elements, do you? First, you must prove you are worthy of learning the secrets of the elements. Use fire to overcome the power of earth, defeating 5 Hulk stone elementals, and then return to me. Do you think you can do this? Ward against elements. I will wield fire to defeat earth. Alright, so let's look at our skills now, guys. Old Ascalon for that one. Old Ascalon. Hold on. So these top 3 are Old Ascalon, looks like. We have exact locations for the first quest, the second quest, but Scorched Earth I think is just any elementals around, so we won't track that one. Let's track the closer one first, and kill elementals on the way. We actually just probably kill them all in here and get our reward. We're going to use fire, ignite arrows, try that penetrating attack. Oh, that's pretty good. Booyah! Alright, alright, alright. Whew, my voice is dry. Oh, are we getting attacked by a scorpion? Let's go ahead and hit that lava font. Aw, man. It's all good. Lava font's very, very expensive. So is Firestorm. Those are gonna be if I get in trouble skills, or if I if I get a huge group. All right, hulking. Hit that lava font. Long range. Boom. Train shot. Gotcha. 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 Point blank. Good deal. We're gonna go ahead and hit our Firestorm. Oh man. Go in here. Lava font. Ooh, look at that burn damage. They're burning. Burning, burning, burning. Yeah, Firestorm is really only effective if the mob stays in that one spot, so I have to really make sure that combat is ensured in a particular area, like they're gonna stick there for a little while. So I can't really use that at the beginning of combat, or if I know they're gonna chase one of the henchmen. Scorched Earth complete. Let's go check out what Ward Against Elements is. God, guys, sorry so much. It's clearing my throat. I feel like I have something in my chest. Okay. You are on your way to walking the path of greater understanding. Well done. Ward Against Elements. Ward spell. You create a ward against elements at your current location. For 8 seconds, non-spirit allies in this area gain plus 24 armor against elemental damage. We're going to equip that later. Try it out. It's 15 energy. And it's, we do have a protector, a healer, as I should say. I think that's very conditional. We'll come back to it. Right now, Lava Font and my new skill, Penetrating Attack, are expensive enough. I've just got to gauge when to use it. I need to try not to use all my skills at once. And I do try to prep every encounter with Ignite Arrows. So that does take up 10 there. So, let's look. Oh, no. Let's do Rastin's Ritual. We need to go up this way. Up this way. This is the area that I died for the first time against the ritual, not rituals, the cultists. I was right up here and I got swarmed by them. It's just so interesting to see all of these places that I used to see as just so beautiful. I had all this nice fall weather. Now it's just horrible. Searing mess this place up. Looks like I'm not having to cast my Firestorm because our Elementalist has it covered. It's casting it quite a bit. So that's good. Alright. Energy's recovered. Let's go and hit that prep. Shoot in. Alright, we're gonna wait for it to build. Point blank shot. Yeah, this penetrating attack is really draining my energy. I think I'm gonna just start using dual shot and point blank shot, or penetrating attack and dual point shot. I'm not gonna use all three because it really does take down my energy quite a bit. Go around this way. Look at that. We're close to town. Sardelac Sanitarium. As you remember, that town was named something different before. Arson Dave. Grenth protects me. You see, I'm so unpleasant. He doesn't want me in the underworld. Ha 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 ha. What's on your mind? Rastin's Ritual. Let me see that. A list of things for Witness Rastin looks like. I must say, you're lucky I've got all of this here. Some unusual requests indeed. Well, there you go. That's everything on his list. While you're here, you might want to see if I can make anything you need. Any town or city will have crafters and weaponsmiths, but artisans like myself are not so easy to come by. Show me what you can make. Materials. Cool. Cool. Alright, this one requires us to go back there. It might be faster to port back, but let's go ahead while we're out here and do our other quest out this way since we're halfway there. But let's stop by in this town so that we can mark a waypoint on our list. There might be some more quests in here. Look at that. Ruined. Remember all that farmland and all the houses? Oh. Boo. Alright, in the town. Alright. It looks like the catacombs have been blocked off by debris. Alright, so there's no quest here right now. But we did mark off a waypoint there. Alright. Oh. That was weird. Okay. On toward to the next quest. Elemental knowledge. Looks like we got some roaming mobs here. We're gonna cut this way. Ooh, looks like we got a couple of fighting mobs. See if we can get in on that. Well, you know what? This would be perfect for my firestorm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Point blank shot. Good deal, good deal. Woo! That was awesome. Anytime I doubt going Elementalist, that Firestorm brings me right back. Sure, there's a lot of other skills. I think I really want to do fire damage for my element of choice for this character. We'll see. It depends, you know, as far as main build goes. Of course, I'm probably gonna try a whole bunch of different things for different situations, as I like to call it. All right, let's go and do that Firestorm again. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that fawn. Oh yeah, get that fawn going on. Ooh, they call me the Fire Ranger. They call me the Fire. That felt good. This feels real good. Real good. Real good for the big guy. Alright, we're gonna cut this way. Ooh, hello. I should not have done that prep. Didn't really need to. It's just automatic. Come in closer. Oh, no, no, don't do that. He ran away. Good. Point blank shot. Bada boom. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna stick to point blank. We're low on energy. Look at them putting in the work. Just gonna get that up there. So we have that. Holy rod. Holy rod. Whoa. Point blank shot. We got a lot of attackers here, so I don't need to really go hardcore on some of these singletons. Point blank shot is such a good, like, just go-to skill. It has a fast recharge. It only costs 5. Ooh, let's go in. Ooh, no, not that. Let's go and hit our lava fawn. Heck, let's do our firestorm too. Looks like this guy's about to come back into it. Woo! Fire Ranger. Fire time. So darn cool. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that. Let's go ahead and hit that firestorm. Start doing that point blank shots. Booyah! Point blank. Point blank shot. Doing pretty darn good, guys. Doing pretty darn good. Well, it looks like we got some Scorpos over there. Let's go and hit the ignite arrows. Let's make it rain. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Alright, looks like we have more joining the party. We're going to run up in here. We're going to use our lava font. We're going to back up. Let it start doing its thing. And now we're running low on energy, so we're just going to do our point blank shot over and over again. Regain a little bit of energy in between each shot. I think we did. I didn't think that was a really good encounter there, guys. These scorpions don't have anything on us. Too good. Oh, we got some more. Let's go ahead and hit that lava font. Let's do that firestorm. Let this be an all fight encounter or fire encounter. Booyah. Ooh, man, I miss Ranger Elementalists. At least in the early levels, you just feel so cool. The potency may die down later on. I can't remember. But it's just, oh man. Just to be able to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go with my Elementalist skills. That's cool. Such a good big draw for the game. Alright, looks like we got a... Oh, his spirit just went down, so we might as well attack in right now. Before he has a chance to recast. Woo! Holy smokes! Some boss. Going downtown. Come back here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit our lava font. We are surrounded by enemies. And we're just gonna point blank it. We are killing it. Poor whiptail devourers. Come into your territory and just mess you up. There's Shalev, the hermit. You have a leak in your roof, bud. You are here seeking knowledge of the elements. Shalev knows of you, Feywood Arrowheart. You would save Ascalon from the tragedy that has befallen her? Then you will need the knowledge that Shalev has to offer. A taste of this knowledge Shalev will give to you, and more, if you will perform a task for him. Of course. Armor, Earth, and Frozen Burst. Let's go and accept that. Armor, Earth. Enchantment spell. For 30 seconds, you gain 24 armor and move 50% slower. I love this ability, but I also hate it because it's really great in a pinch, but then you just move for a whole full 30 seconds, you just move 50% slower. You just start walking. I don't quite need it right now. That may be a good option later. I really could use something to kind of help defense. But we'll go and skip on that for now. Equip later. Frozen Burst. Cost 15. All nearby foes are struck for 10 cold damage and move 66% slower for 3 seconds. We're also going to equip that later. That's 15 energy. A little bit expensive. Alright, Shalev. Shalev is isolated as he wishes to be. But unfortunately, the gargoyles don't always respect Shalev's desire for privacy. To keep unwanted guests at bay, Shalev has devised a powerful spell. He requires one last ingredient to make the spell complete and keep the gargoyles at bay. In the breach, there are char known as fire callers. These fire callers often carry with them a certain fire unguent. That Shalev must have. What say you to an exchange of knowledge for a bottle of this fiery unguent? Eruption and Shard Storm is what we get, so I'll retrieve the fiery unguent. Alright, that's going to be out to the breach.